this is Jacqui Phillips, and this is a how-to makeup for wrinkled eyes. We all, at some point in our life, are going to come to a point where we have some wrinkles and wrinkled eyes. And then makeup becomes a bit more challenging. You're kind of like, what do I do? What can I use? So the makeup isn't going to show the wrinkles off. You want the makeup to be used as an illusion to disguise the wrinkles. So my best advice is, in my professional opinion, and what I've found personally as well, is less is more. So the few tricks I have a lot of tricks, but the few things I do to myself personally is I always use a good eye cream. I like to depuff, and I always keep my eyes really moisturized because I feel like when it looks glowy, it's not going to look wrinkly and dry. Another trick I do is I always put a little bit of this cocoa butter stick. I do it in here because I have some wrinkles in here. So I always am rubbing this on my face because it definitely moisturizes it, and that gives me a natural glow without having the shimmer in it, because the shimmer sometimes falls into your wrinkles and then you're going to look more wrinkly. Whereas if you just have this nice natural glow that you can get from the cocoa butter stick, it's just going to make your skin look dewy and youthful. So that's another little trick. And then what I also do is I put on my eye cream, and then I love these pencils. These are by Doll Cosmetics, and they're highlighter, they're contour, they can be foundation. If you have really great skin and you don't wear a lot of makeup, you can just use these and kind of hit wherever. But I use these around my eyes. And I always like to use a concealer for everything. I don't usually use eyeshadow primers, to each his own, whatever you like, but I prefer to use a concealer because it's going to be the same color everywhere and it's going to just create a neutral palette. So I use these under my eyes. I use it in here. Don't forget about in here when you're doing concealer and makeup around your eyes, because this, everybody has it. I don't care if you're 20 or if you're 75, you're going to have a little darkness in here. So you always want to disguise that. And I always put concealer all over my eyes, so then when you are going to do the eyeshadow, you're starting with a neutral palette, so then whatever color you do choose to use is going to show better true to color. Another trick that I do is try to stay away from too much shimmer on a wrinkled eye. So you could use the shimmer more in the brow bone to highlight it and add a little dazzle. You could also use a little shimmer in the corners of the eye or under the eye. But if you have really wrinkly eyes, then maybe just use a dark color everywhere, and then that's going to create your contour. Or just keep it really simple and just do a really neutral tone. You could sweep your bronzer or blush over it and just focus on maybe a little eyeliner or your lashes, because the lashes are going to open up your eyes and that's going to disguise the wrinkles as well. Another trick, which we always forget about because we're not thinking about our eyebrows when we're thinking about eyes, your eyebrows frame your face. So if you have really great eyebrows and you shape them really nice, even if you don't have any, you can create them with a great brow powder or pencil. And once you shape your eyebrow, it's going to lift your eye, and then your eyes are going to look bigger, more youthful, and it's going to take away from you thinking like that you have, these wrinkled eyes. So the top three things is a good moisturizer, keep your eyes like nice and youthful, use that cocoa butter stick. I love it. I can't, talk about it enough. And then find a great concealer. Like I like these pencils. I love them. I use them on everyone. But whatever your concealer is, you always put a little cream with it, because you don't want around your eyes that's wrinkly to look powdery, because powder falls in the wrinkles and then it's going to make it look more wrinkly. So keep it moisturized, it's going to look glowy, and then that is going to solve your wrinkled eye problems. This is Jacqui Phillips. For more tips, go to my website at jacquiphillips.tv.